Hello, this is Dixie Cravens with DC Papercraft, and I am here to show you how to assemble my Snowflake Shaker Card Kit. And the kit has two different shaker cards, but the shaker part is the same for both of them. And here's what the kit looks like. Inside you have an adhesive kit and sequin kit and two different card fronts. There's the adhesive packet. And then I have two separate sequin packets. The sequin packet with the green sequins goes with this green card front. And then the other sequin packet has red, white, gold, and silver, and it goes with the red card front. And that is the one that I'm going to demonstrate today because the shaker part of it is the same. Here's the cards that are included, and there are also envelopes included. And then there are 4 pieces of plastic to make the shaker windows. You need 2 for each card. And then here is the front for the red and white card, and this one has 1 extra piece, so this is the one I'm going to show you how to put together. To get started, I am going to put the red foil piece onto a card front. This is a top folding card, and I have already put 1/2 inch tape on the back of it for you, and you just need to peel the paper backing off. And if it doesn't want to start right at the end for you, come in about 1/4 inch and grab the tape and pull it that way. That seems to be the best way for me to do it. And if you have any little tape pieces that hang over the edge, just fold them over. So I'm just going to place this on the card front. It should fit the same size. And as you can see, my husband laughs that everything I do is crooked, and this one again is crooked. But no worries, if you do the same thing, all you have to do is give it a little trim, and I will show you how that works out a little bit later in the video. So I can set that aside now, and I'm going to pull out the die cut card front. It's already been embossed with the greeting, and you just need 1 of these plastic pieces, and you'll see that I've cut it to fit over the snowflake, the die cut, and you're going to pull out your adhesive packet, and all the adhesive that you need is included. And we're going to use this 1/8 inch tape to tape the edges of the plastic so that we can adhere it to the card front. And then those are 4 little rectangular foam pop-up dots that we'll need later. So I'm just pulling this tape off. It tears really easily. You don't have to have scissors if you don't want to. And I just stick it down. I'm staying as close to the edge as I can so that I have as much room to play with as possible. And with this window, because we just have sequins in our shaker card and not any glitter, this tape doesn't have to go edge to edge. If you have glitter in your shaker window, you want all of your tape to go edge to edge because glitter will find its way out. But for this one with just sequins, you can see that I'm not worried about matching everything up perfectly. I've got my tape on, and then again, like we did with the foil piece, I'm just going to pull that paper backing off to expose the adhesive. And then we'll stick it down on the back side of our card front. And this creates the first part of our shaker window. I'm just going to give it a good press, but I'm trying really hard not to get my fingers in the middle so I don't leave any fingerprints behind. And now we can start putting on the foam pieces that will build our well to put the sequins in. And in this adhesive part of the kit, I have a 3.5 and a 3.5 and a 3-inch piece of foam tape. And so the 2 3.5 are the top and the bottom. And you can see that you really don't have a lot of room to play with up on the top. So if for some reason your snowflake is die cut just a little too far up, just trim down your foam tape, but I think you'll be fine. And then this 3-inch piece, I'm going to cut it in half to make my 2 sides because I found that I was struggling to get it on the sides without it showing on the other side, showing through to the other side of the card. And all we need to do is close up our rectangle, and so this does need to go edge to edge, and so I'm just butting it up to that bottom side and then running it up to the top and cutting it as close as I can. And then the extra foam, just put it somewhere else on your card that's going to need foam. Might as well use it. And on this part, it is important that you completely close it up, otherwise your sequins will start to escape. And if you'll notice too that I made my window as close into that die cut as I could, because I want my sequins to always be showing. I don't want them to disappear out the bottom or the top. So I've brought that foam tape in as close as I can without it showing through. And then I just finished off with the foam squares to help support the rest of the card. And then here is my sequin package. Again, I'm making the red and white card, so this is the package that does not have green sequins in it. And because this window is pretty shallow, I think it's 1/8 of an inch deep, you want to spread these sequins out so that they lay in a single layer as much as possible. Just because sometimes if they double and triple stack, then they don't want to shake and slide anymore because they're too thick. And you can see also that I'm just kind of flipping some of those sequins around so that the cupped side is facing the front of the card. And also I'm pushing them away a little bit from the foam, because when you start to peel the paper backing off of the foam, sometimes they kind of want to stick in there, and then it's a fight to get them off. So I'm just going to pull the foam tape, the paper covering of the foam tape, off of my window well there. Just be going slow and trying to be careful not to pop those sequins around. And then I'm going to grab a second piece of plastic, and I'm going to center it up so that all four sides of the plastic meet foam tape, because this is what's going to seal our sequins in. And so you want to press it in there really good and make sure that it's really stuck down, and then you've sealed those sequins in place, and then you can go on with the rest of your card and not worry about the sequins escaping everywhere. So I'm just peeling the rest of the foam tape off, and then I'm going to attach it to the card front that has the red foil on it. And it's at this point that I just can't stand that white cardstock peeking back through, so I run over and trim it real quick. And I just trimmed a little tiny bit off so that all that white's not showing anymore. And then I'm just centering it up. And I will tell you, if you make a mistake and you don't get it placed the way that you like it, it does peel off if you're patient and go slow. I know this from experience. So there you go. And I'm just shaking it around, making sure everything is loose and not piled up on each other, and that it shakes pretty. So there's the red and white card, and I'll bring the green card back in so you can see both cards that are in the set. So the red one says Merry Christmas and the green one says Joy to the World. And there they are. Thank you for watching. This is Dixie with DC Papercraft.